Yeah, dude. I see that. That's the nice thing about saying so many things that people hate is that they always have something new to hate about me, so they never hate the old stuff.
Hey everybody, what's up? Circus here coming at you with this week's Power Rankings video, and I have Herf here with me because it's Kamel's birthday. Happy birthday, Kamel!
What's up, everybody? Happy birthday, Camille. I'm excited to be
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Herf coming back at you on the Duel Links Entertainment
here.
channel.
Yeah, hey, you gotta have like a signature line, like okay, because one of my favorite YouTubers to watch outside of Yu-Gi-Oh, his name is Rick Cactus, dude, and he has like the most distinctive. What's up, everybody? Rick Cactus here. Like it's like a meme. So
Oh.
it's just I wanted that for myself, and I feel like I've achieved it.
What's up, everybody? It's your
It's your
boy Herf
boy
here.
Herb here, back on the Duel Links Entertainment channel. Today we're going through the power rankings. White Camel is here, aka Herb. So we're gonna get in here and
Yeah,
get
they're
going.
exactly the same. So if you're not
Basically.
familiar with what we do on the Power Rankings, we track tournaments throughout the week and we see how decks perform in them, and then we assign them points based on how they finish, and then we rank them. So if a deck gets a first place finish, they'll get 6 points. A second place finish is 4 points. A top 4 is 2 points, and a top 8 is a single point. Now the tournaments that we track have to have a similar format, otherwise we can't compare and contrast the results. So the tournaments have to be rounds of Swiss into a top cut. One deck, 7 card side. You can side in a skill. All right, and the tournaments that met those requirements were the Battle Phase series, the Meta series, and the Draft bi-weekly. There were a lot of battle phases this week, 6 of them.
Yeah, I was looking. I was like, do we normally have that many
We hit on
tournaments?
all cylinders this week. We only took Tuesday off.
Holy Christ, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is. All right, so let's take a look at the actual rankings here, folks. What's it going to be?
All right,
First
so
through 13, only 13 decks scored top
I'm gonna
top 8 this week.
I'm gonna say that Noble Knights are in first.
Look at this.
Wild guess.
Look at first, second, and third. Look at those scores.
That's pretty close.
39, 34, 33.
And then 18.
And here we go. Noble Knights, Blue Eyes, Desperado, Blackwings,
Ooh.
Thunder Dragons are your top 5.
Well, hot thing. Invoke Neos kind of taking a crap. Blackwings up into the top 5 just randomly though. It's kind of pretty interesting.
We're gonna get into it, but Thunder Dragons. I think Neos has more wins than Thunder Dragons this week.
Really?
Yeah,
That's pretty funny.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, Thunder Dragons didn't get a win, so we'll take a look at that. But they didn't get a win this week, where Invoke Neos did get a win. So
Noble Knights though still, but only winning by 5 points.
big difference.
A big difference than like 60 points that they won by a couple weeks
43
ago.
or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, basically 60.
Basically, yeah.
Basically, but
all right, let's
God dang.
let's take a look at Noble Knights. Look at this. Draft bi-weekly, the Meta weekly, then a bunch of top second places, top 4s, top 8s. Look at that conversion rate though, 6%, but that's what we expect to see with 257 overall representation this past week.
Did people play a different deck then? Like,
Wait till you see Blue Eyes, it's pretty much the same thing.
are there other decks that people play in the game?
There's at least 3 or 4, yeah. No, there's only a total of 13 decks that get played this past week.
That's so Konami. That's pretty bad. Okay, give us more decks. Well, anyways,
That's all
this
you have
deck.
to say.
I mean, okay. Here's the thing though. The meta just keeps on shrinking, and that means less and less money for Konami because people have fewer and fewer reasons to buy more decks.
Right.
So, I feel like we are going to see a change soon because
I think
Konami
after
wants
KC Cup, right? I guess we got a mini box coming up. It's probably not going to impact the meta a whole lot because I think
Yeah.
Konami learned its lesson with mini box, good decks in a mini box, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's good to like sprinkle them in, but they don't want amazing decks in every single mini box.
Yeah, because
Because
otherwise
there's no reason to buy main
it's
box.
too easy for people to get then, and they don't like that. But yeah, Noble Knights doing what they do, winning the power rankings again. This is what 3-4 weeks in a row. So remember when the deck
Yeah.
came out, people weren't sure if it was going to be good or not. It took like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, it also took us getting King Custonin. King Custonin actually boosted deck power so much, and this guy's actually playing the Paladynamo as well,
Yeah,
but which is pretty interesting, as well as Direwolf. So just a lot of random main deck cards that are all good, but nothing
yeah.
crazy.
All right, so that's Noble Knights doing Noble Knights things. Let's take a look at second place here. Blue Eyes.
Mhm.
Look at that. Same
Blue Eyes.
representation.
Wait, they had the exact same amount of times played?
Yes. They had
Yo,
almost the exact same stats if you look. Uh, top 32s,
yeah.
60, and Noble Knights was 65.
Okay.
Top 32 conversion rate,
2%.
23 to 25. Yeah, it looks like I didn't do the slides right, but look, top 8 finishes, 15 and 16. Top 8 conversion rates, both 6%. So they're very, very even
Uh,
this week.
where's the Illuminati? Where are they controlling this from?
It's yeah,
I
you would
need to
think there's
know.
some kind of conspiracy, right?
That's just so weird that their overall representation is both exactly 257.
Hey, people all got
Hey,
together and they said, let's make this equal.
equal opportunity deck
Yeah.
playing. I like it. But I mean, Book of Moon. Hey, Book of Moon is in second place in the power rankings, so
Book of Bonus. Well, there's only
it's
one in
worth it.
there.
No, it's worth it. If a Book of Moon is playing, it's a Book of Moon deck. Yeah, I don't care how many. It could be one, it could be a half, it could be a quarter. I don't care. If any amount of Book of Moon is in there, it's a Book of Moon deck.
Oh
That's a
wow.
fact.
It just if there's just one in there, it's a Book of Moon
Yeah,
deck. All
yeah.
right.
I like I said, there could only be a quarter in there. I don't care. I don't care how much.
A
I don't
quarter
care
of a
how much.
Book of
Yeah,
Moon.
yeah.
So
Just
they
like a
ripped their
couple
card
pages.
and just
Yeah. No, just a couple pages. Not the whole book. Just a
oh
couple
of
pages.
the actual book. Okay, I see.
Yeah. But the other interesting thing about this deck is that they have the Sylvan Xyz monster in there, which allows you to mill a card and add a spell or trap if you don't mill a monster, which is really, really good for this deck, except a lot of people didn't really find place in it. It looks like they took out one of the Spirit Dragon to put it in there. So, I mean, that's a bit of a individual preference. I'm not sure if it's really worth it. But I would probably actually take out the gigantic castle for the Sylvan thing. But hey, he won, so can't really knock
Yeah,
him
you
too
can't really
much.
complain. It was Meta
Yeah, I
Freakly
mean,
Sunday.
yeah, I mean the Meta Freakly is actually like their most like the most amount of people join. However, like, but I don't know. But hey,
I
it
think
won.
you're wanting to
It
say
won.
it's not as competitive as
It's not as competitive as a lot of the other tournaments in the week, just purely because so many, because DLM has so many people that and enter into it that have no idea how to play a tournament in any way, shape, or form. So like the first half of Swiss is just either DQs, people not checking in, people playing garbage, and then the second half. I mean, I would say the free entry battle phases are more competitive than the Meta Freaklies.
this man does not speak on behalf of DLE.
Hey, hey, nothing wrong with Meta Freakly. It's very interesting to see that DLM has a free
We are
tournament.
we
It's
are not
awesome.
starting a war. The
Okay?
Meta Freakly is just as important as any tournament on this list.
Yeah,
They're all equal.
they're all 100% equal.
If there is a war, it is a war between HERF and DLM. DLE is not associated with HERF in any way.
Yeah, bro. Screw me. I'm uh
We're
I'm going rogue, boys.
gonna cut you loose.
Roll out. Yeah, hey, I'm ready for it. Okay, I'm
All right,
ready.
congratulations to Blue Eyes. Maybe next week will be the week.
Hey, I hope so. Keep my fingers crossed. Although I hate Blue Eyes, so I don't really want them to win. But hey, it's cool.
All right, third place. This is the deck everybody says we don't recommend, but look at this Bobo Banana winning the Battle Phase
Okay,
Sunday.
he deserved to win just off of his name.
Yeah,
Okay,
Bobo
I don't care
Banana.
about anything else. Bobo Banana won, and that's what
But
matters.
look at the representation. 147 people played the deck. In a normal meta, or the meta even
Mhm,
like a week ago or a month ago, I'm
mhm.
sorry, 147 could be the top deck.
Yeah, so that just tells you how condensed it is into the top three.
And then look at this. It actually has more first place finishes than both Blue Eyes and Noble Knights. It just doesn't have as many top fours and top eights.
Yeah, and I think that kind of speaks a lot to kind of the anti-meta calls that you can put into Desperado because you have two Pot of Greeds. Like you draw them so much more consistently. And I think it's interesting because Mr. Banana here. is actually playing essentially 4 fortresses, which is a lot more than a lot of other people play.
Hmm.
So he just really likes to get into that fortress. I mean, it's good. It allows you to pseudo search your excuse me, not pseudo search, but if you discard that Desperado, you can search your misjudge, and then that gives you like a somewhat of an Omni negate going first, which is really good. Most decks don't have a searchable Omni negate, so
Right.
props to that. As well as Quarantine now in the main deck is, in my opinion, just the correct way to play it because the two other most represented decks are all light monsters. So
Hmm.
why would you not just play like a hard lock? And plus, it's a dark machine, so even if it's irrelevant in that matchup, you can A, side it out for game two, and B, it still procs Desperado, so why not play it?
Right. And it's the perfect Digibug counter also.
Yeah, man, those digital bugs, they're actually becoming really a problem in today's metagame.
Well, that's why you
It,
talked about him in the top 5
hey,
tech
I
cards,
did.
right?
I did. I was like, hey, you need to counter them. Otherwise, they
Yep.
will run you over like a semi truck to a raccoon, okay? It's not even going to be close.
That was a very, very graphic description. I
Hey,
like
man, that's what it's going to be like.
it. All right, number 4. Blackwings.
Blackwings? This is
Ramon has won 2 tournaments in the past week. This man,
really?
it's called Ramon APK. That's what
Dude,
I'm saying.
stonks. That's all I have to say. Stonks.
Yes,
And
4.
searchable Necro Valley is powerful. I have to say.
Yeah. But look at this. Blackwings did get the win. Battle phase
Hmm.
Friday. I'm
Hey,
trying to think who they played, but it was one of those. What let me check here. Who'd they play? Battle phase Friday.
I think it's interesting that Blackwings have the same amount of wins
Hmm.
as Blue Eyes or Noble Knights, and they got played like a fifth of the
Right.
representation.
Oh, so they took on Blue Eyes in the finals. So there you go.
Okay, that's pretty interesting because I mean he's only main decking 2 Cosmic Cyclone. I wonder. I mean he has 2 offerings. I wonder what he's maining the offerings for. I guess for like Noble Knights or something to disrupt the Merlin, but. Hmm. It's just a very interesting list to me. I think that a searchable Necro Valley is pretty good right now. It definitely, if you go first, you can AFD Necro pass, and as long as you have follow up, you pretty much are winning that game every single time. But yeah, it's a very good list. I like it. Only 2 Whirlwind though. Hmm.
But like you said, overall
Hmm.
representation 51 and still gets 2 tournament victories. And if you look, one battle phase Friday and one battle phase Saturday, so it's near the end of the week, because you know tournaments we track Sunday through Saturday, so you see stuff change throughout the week as cards come out or a box gets released, a ban list or whatever, or the meta changes throughout the week. So I got 2
Hmm.
wins like near the end of the week. So that's I always find those wins a little bit more impressive because things change throughout the week and people start
Yeah.
adapting.
It's just more of like a prediction than the week didn't finish as it started. Hmm.
Exactly. So
But
Blackwing's getting 2 wins near the end of the week. That's pretty good. Well,
it'll be
second and
interesting.
second in the
Hmm?
Meta Freakly Friday too. So there you go. So they made it to the
Hmm.
finals there.
So overall, in terms of percentages, these guys had the best percentage into the top 4.
Yes,
I mean,
8%.
51. I mean,
All right, so let's move on to 5th place then. A fan favorite. I'm not really sure why, but people love this deck. Thunder Dragons.
yeah, Thunders. I mean, I guess they're just more entertaining to watch than a lot of the other decks in the meta right now because they're not really a back row deck and they can just kind of combo through anything.
Right.
So I do think it's interesting that he is maining Skullmeister though. I think Skullmeister is a really good meta pick at the moment because uh, you can negate like the Noble Knight plays if they go first, as well as it's just another rank 4 to be or another level 4 to be able to go into your Direwolf if they Necro Valley you. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a really good just main deck out to a lot of different things, and he's playing Melody, which is interesting because the deck that won the MCS didn't play Melody, so a lot of people have been starting to cut it in favor of a third Roar. But overall, hey, if you win, or I guess he didn't win, maybe that would have been the. But
Finalist, yeah.
yeah, I mean, if you're getting to a final of a tournament, you're doing something right. So I think this is still a really good list. I think it's really expensive, so I wouldn't like suggest new players to get it, but it's a really fun deck to play. I would have to say.
Look at that representation though, 188. So this was a highly represented deck this week. A lot of
Wait,
people playing in
so
tournaments, man.
So this was more well represented than Blackwings.
3
Blackwings only
times the
had 51.
representation.
Yes, and that 3% top 8 conversion rate. That's really bad.
That's because it's a fan favorite and everybody's playing it, you know?
Yeah, I just don't think it's as good in best of 3 because of the fact that I don't know, you just don't have as much text like side space. Like you
Mm-hmm.
only have like what 2 to 3 spots where you can really side deck. Excuse me. And that's really not that I mean, that's not that good in comparison to something like Goki. Or I mean, I guess Goki kind of sucked, but Blue Eyes is a better example that can like, side deck like 5 or 6 spots.
Right.
So
All
I don't
right.
know. I think it's just better in best of 1 format for sure.
All right. So congratulations, Thunder Dragons, for staying relevant one more week. We'll move on to overall representation at a glance here. Noble Knights and Blue Eyes, followed by Thunder Dragons, Desperado. Look at those top 4. How many people played just those top 4 decks? And then you
Mhm.
see it quickly drops off. And Star Seraph down there at the bottom. 3 people.
Star Seraph. Wait, didn't somebody like win a tournament or get
They
into a
got top
final
8.
today?
Yeah, they got a top
Top
8.
8.
Yeah.
I just remember scrolling through the deck list. I like doing that. And then I was like, what the hell is this?
Yep.
Cool.
You'll see that in the Rogue deck discussion video. So make sure to check that out. Conversion
Mhm.
rates this week. Cyber Dragons
Nice.
at the top.
It's kind of surprising, honestly, because Cyber Dragons kind of suck.
Yep.
But
But everything in the single digits except for Cyber Dragon, which is, I think, a little bit more what we're used to seeing. But Cyber Dragon, 12%. Not bad at all.
that's a lot. That's a lot of percent, I have to say.
All right, top 8 finishes. Noble Knights, I think the past couple weeks they've had 20 plus top 8 finishes. So they're down a little bit. But look at Blue Eyes and Desperado, definitely probably stealing a few of those. And then it just quickly drops off from there. Look at the difference
Yeah.
between Desperado and Thunder Dragons.
Yeah, I think that Noble Knight, Blue Eyes, Desperado are really like the undisputed best 3 decks. And the difference between those 3 and the rest of the meta is pretty big, in my opinion.
Yeah. You're playing one of those decks or you're not making it on the power rankings.
Yeah, and I think that once, I guess because Casey Cup is around the corner, if you look at decks that will be good for Casey Cup, I think that the Casey Cup meta will definitely shift a lot of the decks that people play in tournaments. I think Blackwings and Thunder Dragons are going to see a huge increase, and I think Desperado is going to decrease a bit.
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah,
KCC predictions coming up soon, right?
yeah, dude, it's almost that time. I always get excited for those videos because those are the ones where I like get to be just blatantly wrong. Nobody cares.
Oh, they care. They just stop typing.
Well, see, here's the thing. I make a prediction before it happens, but then nobody comes out like back to the video after I already like said what I said.
Yeah,
You know
they're
what I mean?
like, I ain't going
So it's
back to
fine.
that crap. I got new
So
things. I got new beef with her, so
yeah, dude. I see that. That's the nice thing about saying so many things that people hate is that they always have something new to hate about me, so they never hate the old stuff.
right.
You know, that's
Yeah,
like
it's
ever evolving. I never get
yeah.
tired of the
Every day is a
insult.
new form of hate. Yeah.
Hey, I wake up and I'm like, what are people gonna hate me for today? I'm excited. You know what I mean?
All right, and most victories this week: Desperado with 3, Noble Knights, Blue Eyes, Blackwings, and Invoked Neos.
So no rogue decks really getting a win.
No, no,
No.
it's
No.
tough out here, man. It's tough out here. I'm sorry, Desperado with 3 wins. I said Noble Knights.
Mhm.
Desperado with 3.
That's okay. Either or. Whatever.
Either or. Someone won a bunch of tournaments
Yeah.
this week.
Hey, there were tournaments. People won them. They were playing decks.
Yeah, Desperado though. I mean, they ended up being in third place, but they had the most victories this week. So you got to get
Mhm.
them top 8s and top 4s.
Yeah, I think just so much of it is like tech specific. So it's like, and plus they're not really the hyped deck right now, so fewer people want to play them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Blue Eyes and Noble Knights have received support like more recently. So,
Mm-hmm. All
but
right,
yeah,
we'll take a look at the main list again, but there you go. Noble Knights, Blue Eyes, Desperado, Blackwings, and Thunder Dragons.
nice, very nice. I
All
like
right,
it
I
a
hope
lot.
you guys like the video. I love the video. I always love the videos, and I love her.
Dude, stop lying. Okay?
I do.
Stop
I
lying.
do.
Well, I love you too, man.
There you go. All right, guys, make sure to get in the Discord because it's free. The tournaments are free. Actually, we're introducing non-free tournaments, so we can up the stakes a little bit, up the prize. But I would still say if we hold 30 tournaments a month, 25 of them are free, basically. So make sure to check those out. Get in there, get the new player help from the new player channel. Check out Herf in his videos where he talks about crap that I don't want to make videos about, like events, how to
And
play.
cool stuff. So,
Yeah.
hey, cool things happen.
All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. I'm Circus. That's Herf. See you next time.